Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, know the voice, know the guy. It's me, really real, villain real. Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Breaking news. I have survived homecoming. I'm back. I'm here. I'm making it. It was a lot of fun. A very lit experience, as the kids would say. And I capped off the weekend watching my New York Liberty win the WNBA championship. I mean, what? Now, the Mets did let me down. That's fine. You got to give and take. Sometimes in sports, it's a lot of give and take, push and pull, yin and yang. And you know what? I was willing to sacrifice the Mets for a New York Liberty championship. I was. Maybe some people weren't. I was. Perfectly fine. It was nervous for times. It was nervous. At the end, I actually didn't watch the sequence at the end of regulation because I couldn't. I had my eyes closed, and I was just listening. I couldn't watch, but nonetheless, I dropped 3 picks in the Discord. This is why you have to be in that Discord, bettingpros.com/chat to get in the Discord. I dropped 3 picks. Depends on how you use the variation of picks. You probably hit, probably didn't. So, um, we'll start with the bad. And then we'll start with the good because there was a lot of good about the finals. So, with the bad, I didn't get Liberty laying 6. They won by 5 in overtime. Um, I thought at the end the Lynx were gonna foul one more time, but it was the writing on the wall. I kind of understand not fouling, but I just thought the Lynx were gonna foul one more time and it was gonna finish with 7 and we were gonna cash and very, very close. However, I took the under 158.5. The game finished with 129 in overtime. Like, this was a snail's pace, grinded out, very defensive game. And that kind of played a part into the last play of me laddering Sabrina Ionescu threes. And she went 1 for 10. I mean, she should just Naira Sabli is should have gotten the biggest steak dinner that she could have gotten, and Sabrina should have paid for it. Because 1 for 10 from three, 1 for 19 from the field is insane in a game 5 in the WNBA finals. But they got it done, and that's all that matters. But man, with every three, and I'm talking about she got good looks from three. Very, very good looks from three. Wide open looks. It just wasn't hitting. Like her shot just wasn't on. And that happens sometimes. And that's the frustration with betting any sport, but specifically basketball, is if your player's just not hot that night, it's just not their night. And it was not her night, man. 1 for 10, like literally every single shot that she missed, I felt myself falling deeper and deeper because I was like, man, if I lose these bets and the Liberty don't get the championship, I'm gonna be sick. Luckily, they were able to get it done. Okay, so that was bad. The good was that I hit the under. The good was that I hit Minnesota plus 1.5 on the series. The good was that we hit Jonquel Jones 35-1 to win MVP. This is why I love the WNBA. WNBA is going to say, all right, now, if you're going to play bad in these closeout games, we're going to make sure we give it to a deserving MVP. Jonquel Jones at 35-1. That just paid for the whole playoffs. Yes, thank you. Psh, I'm so fine with Sabrina not winning. If Jonquel's winning, yes, 100%. Great series. Really happy to see JJ finally get a championship. I actually have a picture with Jonquel Jones from when I was in Vegas and I ran into her when she was playing with the Connecticut Sun. I got to post that. Say congrats, champ. But man, 35-1, that paid for everything. So shout out to everybody who hit the Jonquel Jones MVP. Really, really nice hit. All right. With WNBA season being over, If you look at the calendar, in 2 days, the NBA begins. And we are going to go on. This is going to be fun. This is my first season with Betting Pros. Uh, we're gonna have a lot going. Same game parlay tool on Betting Pros, the prop bet cheat sheet on Betting Pros, all this other stuff. Like it's gonna be really, really fun this NBA season. I'm really excited, and so I'm gonna give you an NBA play. That's the play for today. I'm gonna give you an NBA play, but before I do that, gotta talk to you about Fantrax. Hey, it's not too late. You still have time to move your fantasy basketball league over to Fantrax for free. Dynasty, keeper, redraft, best ball, all of that. Hey, and fully customizable rosters, scoring, playoffs, automated salaries and contracts to just give those dynasty leagues a little bit more real life feel to them. You can be just like the GMs on TV. Matter of fact, you should try to be better than them. You should try to win championships. And so, hey, if you sign up now using fantrax.com/fantasypros, you can win an official NBA signed Nikola Jokic jersey. Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want that jersey? One, you should already move your fantasy basketball league there. Two, even if you're not ready for that commitment, go sign up. Go have a chance to win the jersey. And then as soon as you look on Fantrax, you're going to see, oh, this is the place to be. So make sure you go sign up fantrax.com/fantasypros. Okay, so beginning of NBA season is always really, really tough to bet. Some teams switch things up in off season. Other teams kind of stay the same. And so if you're degenerate like me and you have to play these games, and I do, just low bets. Low bets. We don't have to break the mold just yet. Let's let the season go on. Let's look for our trends. Let's find our trend items that are gonna be good for us for the whole season, and let's get a feel for who these teams are. However, I feel like I already have a feel for who one of these teams are. So we're gonna talk about the Los Angeles Lakers welcoming the Minnesota Timberwolves into Crypto Arena. I guess it's always gonna be Staples Arena to me. Laying 1.5 are the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road. 223 is the total. So I think that at least for the first month of the season, until they prove me otherwise, I'm going to continue with what I feel is going on this season. And if you haven't heard my thoughts, this is the first time you're hearing my thoughts. I've been on a couple other shows. I've talked about it. I feel like a lot of teams in the league suck. Like I just don't think a lot of teams in the league are good. I really don't. Like as I look and I'm like, I don't know. Are y'all gonna be like you might have a winning record, but like you don't have any shot of getting to, a conference finals or anything like that. And I think the Lakers are one of them. I would love to be proven wrong. Very, very big LeBron fan, by the way, for those who don't know. Very, very big LeBron fan. I would love for the Lakers to be good, but what makes you feel different about this team from this year to last year? I don't know. Nothing about this team makes me feel different from this year to last year. Minnesota, they go trade Cat late into the offseason, end up getting Julius Randle, end up getting Dante DiVincenzo. You can feel how you may feel about Cat, but Cat's still number two, number one slash two option on the team. I think he was number two. Ant clearly is now number one, but or was I thought Ant was number one already, but Dante DiVincenzo, we've seen him step into a starter role in New York, play very, very well. We know Julius Randle can play well, but he's going to be, Julius Randle at time. He's going to play bully ball. He's going to try to go do it himself, and he may be inefficient at times. Gobert got cooked in the off season for his Olympic performance. Like it was just it's a lot of storylines on Minnesota. That's why I love the NBA as well. It's a lot of storylines. However, I get back to this game and I just think about how I don't think the Lakers are really that good. I think they're an unserious basketball team. And maybe JJ Redick is the difference. Maybe JJ Redick comes in and gets this team playing the right kind of basketball, sharing the basketball, hitting outside shots, running very, very good offensive sets. Like everybody said it was Darvin Ham. And now I guess this season is going to be JJ Redick's way of showing that it kind of was Darvin Ham and he can turn, excuse me, it was Darvin Ham and he can turn the team around. But in game one, I don't think so. I think I want to fade the rookie head coach in game one, going up against Chris Finch, whose team was in the Western Conference Finals last year. Got embarrassed. They made the trade, made some changes to the team. Ant is going forward, gonna be the guy 100%. Ant also talks all the time about how he wants to go at Braun. He wants to kill Braun, and he wants to handle business. The Minnesota Timberwolves have won 4 of the last 5 between this matchup in the regular season. I think this is a very, very good spot for Minnesota, catching a very, very short number. And what people are trying to say are, hey, what is this new look Minnesota team? And I don't think it's much different. They do have the same 4 as the starter: Anthony Edwards, Jalen McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley. And then you add in Julius Randle, and then you bring Dante DiVincenzo off the bench. Like I think that's a very solid lineup, opposed to the Lakers, who we roasted we roasted D'Angelo Russell last year. Anthony Davis and LeBron, okay, they're always going to be good. Reeves, we'll see what we get. Rui, we'll see what we get. And then what? Bronny? I'll let the Lakers prove it to me before I just blindly start backing them. So not going heavy on it, but give me the Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line. I don't even have to lay the 1.5, actually. We're not laying the 1.5. Just give me the money line minus 115. I think they're going to get it done. I think they'll be able to get the win. Anthony Edwards has a big game, and Minnesota tries to start the season off, and we'll see how Minnesota does going forward down the road when they play some better teams. But I'm just not a believer in this Lakers team, and I'm going to fade them until proven otherwise. So give me Minnesota on the money line, minus 115. Not much of a handicap, guys. Just kind of a fade of the Lakers early on in the season. We'll talk more and more as the first opening week kicks off. We'll get a bunch of player props out there, and we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have a ball. Make sure you get that Betting Pros app, the prop bet cheat sheet, same game parlay tool, all of that. Betting Pros app. Make sure you have an account. Sign up for Betting Pros. Go get Betting Pros Premium for free as well. You can get that free trial in seconds, and it has again everything you need for this basketball season. So make sure you head over to the app, get that premium trial for free. With that, hey, Minnesota Lynx didn't get it done tonight, but maybe the Minnesota Timberwolves can get it done on Tuesday. I'm at really real __. Make sure you give us a follow at Betting Pros on X and TikTok, at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram, and youtube.com/Betting Pros. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Hey, 5-star rating and reviews. You got a little bit more time until the end of October. We are giving away that signed Alonzo Mourning Heat jersey for those who, hey, drop us a review, preferably 5 stars. But hey, drop us a review, all of that. Please, please, please. Really, really helps the growth of the show. All right, yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast just gonna like this. We are out of here.